Live from the Sky News Weather Centre, this is the 10-minute briefing.
10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's just gone 8 a.m. if you're joining us live from the West Coast. This is the 10-minute briefing. A lot to get through this morning. I'm Samantha Chiari, joined by our Chief Meteorologist, Tom Saunders.
Yes, on the briefing this morning, a little storm outbreak for northern New South Wales and southern Queensland. We'll take a look at the forecast into the weekend. Will it continue? The other feature, of course, is the unseasonable warmth and dry conditions through southern Australia. We'll have a look at the latest model data.
Tom and our viewers, take a look at these phenomenal pictures coming into us overnight from Bathurst. It looks like it's snowing.
Maybe it will be in a few months, but not now. No, this is hail. This was from storms through the central tablelands yesterday. Now, we had some good falls in central New South Wales, but we had some even heavier falls over the northern inland. Brewan, just west of Walgett, 70 millimetres of rain from those slow-moving storms yesterday, and that was their heaviest fall in at least 12 months. Also, by the coast, we've had some good falls. Taree picked up 27 millimetres.
It was certainly a severe end to Thursday evening for parts of New South Wales. Lake Macquarie, 37 millimetres of rain fell in just half an hour.
Yeah, and flash flooding again will be the main threat today. So we'll get to the forecast rain very shortly. But firstly, we've had a foggy start to the day through southern Australia. That included Melbourne. Moorabbin had visibility down to 100 metres. And across the border, Goulburn had visibility down to 50 metres at about sunrise. And that fog, well, it's going to last into the weekend as high pressure dominates. Now, let's have a look at the radar then. Now, overnight, this severe thunderstorm warning was cancelled, but Sam, we still had some pretty good falls through northern inland New South Wales early this morning. And also there's been a band of non-severe storms moving through the Darling Downs of Queensland, and we're just waiting for that storm warning to be issued, perhaps in a couple of hours. Here are some of the 24-hour totals. Not too much there for southeast Queensland, although for northern New South Wales, well, Newcastle had 18 millimetres, Orange had 2 millimetres, but Sydney missed out again.
They did indeed, and this is off the back of recording the driest start to April on record. Not a single drop of rain has been recorded in the Sydney rain gauge.
Observatory Hill, that's right. It's remarkable because the average for April, it's one of the wetter months, is about 130 millimetres, and we're on a big fat zero for the first two-thirds of the month.
Now, for the rest of today, Tom, showers and thunderstorms will continue to dominate parts of the eastern inland, particularly northern New South Wales and southern Queensland, where we could have severe thunderstorm warnings issued.
It's a very good chance. Flash flooding is the main threat again. Compared to yesterday, the storms will be further east, though. So yesterday we had the heavy falls on the western side of the ranges. Well, it's more the top of the ranges towards the coast today, and throw in southeast Queensland. Brisbane hasn't had any rain yet, but there's a high chance of showers today. We could even see one or two storms. You can see tonight around the Toowoomba-Kingaroy area, some heavy falls there indicated by the model. So very good chance of flash flooding. Now let's keep going with this for the weekend. Not many parts of Australia are getting rain, but one of them will be northeast New South Wales, southeast Queensland on Saturday. Again, heavy showers, especially near the coast. And then on Sunday, it's really just on repeat here. Heavy showers with the odd thunderstorm through Sunday. So altogether, over the next week, these areas could pick up well over 100 millimetres of rain.
And we do need that rainfall as well, not in the flooded regions of the Hunter and the mid-north coast that we did see a couple of weeks ago, but of course, much of eastern Australia hasn't seen a lot of rain. And
most of the rain falling, though, will be along the coast, so areas where we've had heavy rain over the last couple of months, like southeast Queensland.
So Tom will have more on that shortly in his rain report. For the time being, Tom, the unseasonable autumn warmth is continuing.
Definitely a warm autumn. It's been the warmest start to April on record for Sydney, for Canberra, and it's been warm all the way down to Tasmania. Now, the next couple of days, temperatures will be generally 5 degrees above average through southeastern Australia, a bit cooler for Tasmania. We can see there Saturday afternoon, the yellow shading shows temperatures above 20 degrees, so everywhere's above 20, and that darker orange north of Adelaide shows temperatures above 30 degrees. So it's still feeling more like summer rather than, well, we're now in the back half of autumn.
And high pressure is continuing its dominance this weekend across the south, and we have a couple of cold fronts hitting the west.
Yeah, that high pressure, that's important. That's the reason it's been warm and dry. The high pressure systems over the southeast are keeping the front south of southeastern Australia. But we've got a couple of fronts for the west. The strongest one will hit on Sunday. We're looking at widespread showers and storms, and there could be some severe weather if we do get storms, and that could include Perth. So perhaps some nasty weather. Now, have a look off the east coast. That is an east coast low, and all of our models are now playing out that scenario with an east coast low developing around the middle of next week. If it's in close proximity to the coastline, well then severe weather, it's on. Heavy rain, flash flooding, coastal erosion, gale force winds. Half of me wants it to happen because we need some rain, but then again, east coast lows can be quite dangerous.
We'll be keeping you posted on that system. Tom will have more shortly in his analysis report. He gives a more in-depth forecast as to what we could expect if that east coast low does develop. For the time being, stick with us. In less than 60 seconds, the rest of your local weather forecast this Friday, and we've had severe weather once again gripping parts of the United States.